It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Wednesday, May 6th. I'm James Spann. We stay warm and dry for a while. Maybe some tropical mischief, preseason activity east of the state in coming days, and big storms for the plain states. Check it out. Got a trough lifting out of the southwest United States. Negative tilt producing some active weather in parts of Kansas and Oklahoma already. And you can see the tropical system east of the state, but we're in between all of that. Nice and quiet. Curiously, Birmingham is cooler. It's 78. Everybody else in the 80s. Huntsville, 84. Tuscaloosa, 82. Anniston, 81. We still expect a warming trend in coming days with highs in the upper 80s by Friday and a chance we see 90 in spots by the time the weekend gets here. Around the nation, look at St. Louis and Louisville. They're at 86 degrees. Little Rock at 82 as the southeast is pretty warm. To the west, there's a tornado watch until 9 o'clock tonight for parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Areas just west of Oklahoma City and Fort Worth have a couple of enhanced risks now in that zone from Texas up into parts of Kansas and Nebraska, where we've already had a few tornado warnings today. Tomorrow, the standard slight risk, again well to the west of Alabama, parts of West Texas, West Oklahoma, and Kansas. Day 3, Friday, pretty much the same region. And this is Saturday. This could be a fairly significant outbreak here Saturday. Potential for large hail, damaging wind, and tornadoes, especially in that enhanced 30% area over parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. That'll be a day where all the chasers will be in the field. But none of that will affect Alabama. And just not much rain. This is the rain through Monday morning of next week. Maybe a little bit over the Tennessee Valley Sunday. Even there, that's kind of iffy. The big rains will be across the heartland from Dallas-Fort Worth up through Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Kansas City. And big rains just off the Atlantic coast with this tropical disturbance. The NHC guys with a 60% chance of this becoming a tropical or a subtropical cyclone within the next couple of days. This thing is trying to get its act together. Should be getting some reconnaissance data back from this thing fairly soon. Look at modeling. You can see most of the models want to just kind of hang it around the region off the Georgia-South Carolina coast for a day or two, and then ultimately it curves north in the northeast. And the intensity guidance, some of the models ramp it up to a tropical storm, some don't. And it remains to be seen if this will be a true warm core tropical system. It might be a subtropical storm. But one way or the other, it's going to bring some wind and rain to the South Atlantic coast, as you'll see. All right, model fans, the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time. Same setup. We have troughing in the west, ridging in the east, and that little disturbance off the South Atlantic coast. And down below that for us should be a sunny day with mid-80s. Surface low moving up toward the Canadian border, and our tropical feature is a little east of Charleston. Friday, tropical low drifts toward Charleston. We're dry. Upper 80s are likely. Both the NAM and the GFS are pretty high up in the 80s. And this is Saturday as the weekend begins. The tropical system still hanging around. It's just basically looping through the coast of South Carolina and Georgia. For us, we're dry. The high will be pretty close to 90 on Saturday. The soil moisture is being depleted, and we think that will allow for that to happen. A new surface low forms in eastern Colorado, and again, that could set the stage for a fairly busy convective day with the chance of severe storms and a few tornadoes over Kansas, Oklahoma, and North Texas. Sunday, that surface low moves up to a point north of Omaha. The tropical system is still hanging around near Savannah. And again, we might mention the chance of a shower over the Tennessee Valley of extreme North Alabama Sunday afternoon, but a pretty good chunk of the state will stay dry. And this is Monday. Surface low is located to the west of Madison, Wisconsin, with a trailing front down through eastern Arkansas. And that will bring our next chance of showers, and that will probably be late Monday, Monday night, or maybe Tuesday morning. This is Tuesday, and the dry air is already in here. So we'll bring in the chance of a few showers late Monday, Monday night, maybe early Tuesday, but severe weather, no, and probably not much rain. And we should be a tad cooler middle of next week, but not much. This is Wednesday, a week from today. The main trough way north of the state. We still got a 588 ridge nosing in here from the Gulf, and that looks pretty much warm and dry with highs in the 80s. This is the end of the forecast. This is May 16th. Same idea, troughing in the west, ridging in the east. Big old 588 ridge over the southeast United States, and that looks kind of like summer. Almost a Bermuda-type high setting up. Warm, muggy, maybe a few scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms. Temperatures off the ensembles for the next 15 days. We stay warm. The values peak around 90 on Friday and over the weekend. Numbers come down by the middle of next week, then they go back up. But again, that's just looking more and more and more like we're getting pretty close to summer. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.